Okay, so that was cool. I just made a video using the webcam on my El Cheapo Walmart special. Talked for 25 minutes straight about my goals for this year, what I've accomplished, what I haven't accomplished, little snippets about them. It was 25 minutes long. I can't figure out how to get it out of the freaking, like, camera program into, excuse me, Movie Maker in order to make it into a video. So, I have to do it all over again. Take two. This will be great. Now, for those of you who are new to my channel in the past year, I make a video. I try to do like 3 parts to it in 1 year. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember if it was something that I started this year or if I did it previous years. I think I did it previous years, but anyways, I make one in January, goals for the year. I make one in June as like a progress report, and I make one in December as kind of a closure thing as well. And trying to do that one in early December so that I can have a chance to, if there's anything real quick and easy that I think I can do, I can just do it. So we're gonna start with on my list of goals for 2018. Now these are in no particular order, just as I think of them. Drive on every highway in the state of New Hampshire. Yeah, no, didn't happen. Not gonna happen. I'm not even gonna put that down as a goal next year. I thought it was gonna be simple. It's not. Drive to the northernmost point in Maine, still in the United States. That one is, I mean, I didn't do it. I'm not going to do it this year. But that one's possible to do next year. Um, go to Bar Harbor, Maine. Didn't do it. I'm not going to do it this year. That'll be on next year's list. Go to Myrtle Beach. That'll be on next year's list. Invest in something. Well, I've got some money in the stock market. I've got Ford stocks, some medical company, and I forget what the other one is. But I've got all those. I've got. I spent a ton of money on baseball cards, thinking, oh, stack this thick of baseball cards. I'm ahead of the game for $3 a bag. Well, when you buy, I mean, I've easily spent $100 on these cards. I took them to Diamond King Sports Cards, I believe the name of it is, in Greenland, New Hampshire. Met Jeff, the owner. I walked in with one bag. He says to me, "Those are baseball cards from the late 80s, early 90s, aren't they?" I said, "Yep." He said, "Yeah, they wicked overprinted them back then." And he showed me this big box of 20. It's about the size of a shoe. Not a box of 20 cards. A box about the size of a shoebox full of 2 rows of cards that were all cards like that. You buy one, it's $20. You buy two for 35. And he said those aren't selling. And he's got them closest to the door, on the floor, like, nobody wants those. So it's like, great. So I can try to sell them for $1 a piece on eBay, but I'm probably stuck with them for a while. Obtain and maintain a second job. Didn't have time for it. I got my own projects going on. I've got, things around my grandmother's property I've got to take care of. I do a little bit of work for friends on the side, but the income from that is not where I would even bother calling it a second job. Oh, I might have mentioned that already. Anyways, continue to save money. I don't know if I have or not. Um, what I need to do next year when I write this out is I need to put down the amounts that I've got like in each savings account as well as my checking account, and then have something to compare that to come December of next year. So, gotta smarten up with that. Continue to build up my credit score. Current score 706. Now, I don't remember if um, writing down the current score was back in January, or if it was back in June the last time I made one of these videos. But um, I just checked my score a little while ago when I was recording the other video. Now it's 752, so that I can mark off as done. And I'm going to put that on next year's list. Take a class of some type outside of work. I did not do that. Maybe I'll do it next year. It should be a cooking class. Spend more time with friends. I think I've done that. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I've done that. Because that's part of why I haven't done the second job either. Is because I'm trying to, see everybody and catch up and all that. But I really don't know. Anybody that's a friend of mine that's watching this, if you've made it this far, what do you think? Let me know in the comments below or in person, text, Facebook, whatever. Start a small card selling business with eBay. Nope, haven't done it. Floss more. Nope, haven't done it. I'm not saying I haven't flossed, just not any more than normal. Obtain passport. Nope, haven't done it. That'll be on next year's list for sure, as long as floss more and selling business with eBay, because I've got a whole bunch of stuff for eBay. I just haven't done it because I don't want to do it through a phone and all that nonsense. See a chiropractor. Nope, didn't do it. Probably not gonna put it on next year's list, but I don't expect to do it. Collect a few parts for the Crown Victoria. Haven't done it. At least now I've got room. Post to YouTube at least once a week. Yeah, that didn't happen. Everything kind of went to shit back in April. So, that sucks to think about. Buy a new computer. That's hard to justify because I don't have a chance to use a computer frequently enough to where I can justify buying a new one because it's all Windows 10. It's very confusing for me to use. And like with the frequency that I'm using both of these Windows 7 computers, I'm already having trouble figuring out how to do what, even though I've been using these systems for years. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll stick some money in these and just hold off on buying a new computer for another couple of years if I can, but we'll see. Oh, all right. Take photos of every covered bridge in New Hampshire. I'm not sure how many there are, but I bet you I could do that in a couple weekends. I just haven't done it. I forgot about that goal, in fact. Meet a couple YouTubers / subscribers that I've never met in person before. So, to be back when I went to Niagara Falls, I met Mike and his friend Ash. I'm not sure if Ash is a subscriber to my channel. If he isn't, he should be, damn it. But they came over from Niagara Falls, Ontario. We hung out because of the time I got there and the time that they arrived and the time that they told border crossing or whoever the hell it is what time they should be back. It didn't quite pan out to really hanging out, but the three of us, we went to Cracker Barrel. I got to ride in Mike's car. We had a good time, and I would love to do it again. He made a video about me, my trip in my truck, and I made some video. I don't know if I uploaded it, but it was cool. It was fun, and I know I have one subscriber, Alex. I have him on Facebook. He's a friend of mine. If you want to hang out before the year is up, just, like go get a sandwich or something, let me know. You know how to get in touch with me. I give you my phone number. Let's just friggin' do it. Go away. Let's see. So, go away. Buy a new point and shoot camera. I did that. I think it was March, February, March, April, sometime around there. I got a new point and shoot camera. I love it. Hardly had a chance to use it, but I have used it. Buy a mountain bike to trail ride and start doing so. I bought the mountain bike. I saw videos of it months ago. It was when the Kmart in Rochester was closing. I still haven't ridden it once. And just this past weekend, I got three more bicycles. One is there's a certain part that I want off of it, so I just took the whole thing. You know, hopefully there'll be videos of those next year. I think I have. Yeah, I did make a video a few days ago when I was throwing them in my storage unit. Check that out if you'd like. Start hiking, didn't do it. Obtained another Panther platform car. You know, it's 6:45 p.m. on December 5th. I haven't done that, but who's to say it couldn't happen? I'd prefer it didn't happen because now I own 5 vehicles. And you're probably saying, well, I know about the Jeep, I know about the 2 Rangers, and I know about the Crown Victoria. What's the 5th one? That's its own video. Hopefully later this week, early this weekend. And that goes with investments, and, you know, this one I think will pan out quite nicely. More consistent sleep pattern. It was another goal. I've done it. It's not a good one, but I've done it, so it works. It counts. Next year I'll put healthier sleep pattern. Introduction for YouTube videos, that's not going to happen for quite a while. The amount of times I've had to use my friggin' cell phone to record a video and then just upload it straight to YouTube instead of doing any editing to it like I'm doing right now, I don't think it's going to happen for quite a while. Continue to build my tool collection. Oh, I need more coffee. Continue to build my tool collection. That I have done almost like every 2 to 3 times I go into Sears. I spend about $100, maybe a little more, maybe a little less, using my points and stuff. Because anything that's on sale, whether I need it or not, whether I know how to use it or not, I'm just grabbing it for hand tools, filling up my cart, going, and I do pretty well. In fact, I gotta start getting creative with where I'm putting things, because it's getting kind of, ooh boy. So, that I can say I've done. Drink more. That's right, more alcohol. Kind of a funny goal, isn't it? See, the thing is, I'd like to make myself able to drink socially with people, and currently I can't do that because I just can't hold my own liquor or whatever. So, you know, that was just a goal, not to become an alcoholic, but just to like grow in a way. Quit smoking, haven't done it. Something I've thought a lot more about lately. It's expensive and everything else, you know. I've just been thinking more and more about it lately. I don't know if I'm going to do it, when I'm going to do it, but it's something that it's definitely going on next year's list. Manicure / pedicure with video. Haven't done it. Haven't even looked into, you know, trying to find somebody that would be willing to do it and any of that. I guess there's one person I can think of that I should ask, but we'll see. Visit a few friends from Job Corps. I haven't done it. I would like to do it. And, you know, if they wanted to make a video together, that would be really cool. I don't expect it to happen. In fact, there's one guy I can think of just off the top of my head that I could make a video with. I'd have to... yeah, I just have to talk to him. Alright, what else? Take better care of self in general. I don't know if I've done it. I don't think I have. I haven't really even thought about it. No, if anything, I've gotten worse. But anyways, I'm gonna just move on. Learn to cook with confidence. Nope. That should be the class I take next year, as I should look into a cooking class. Maybe I'll meet a nice lady, who knows. Get better at backing a trailer around corners. I have barely used a trailer this year, and it's all been at work, and I've just barely used it. Um, I can't say that. Well, I'm better at it than I used to be, but I've also just barely done it this year, so can't knock myself for not doing that one. Improve skills and aptitude at work. This I can say I've done. I've gotten. I can't say I've gotten really good at driving the skid steer and picking up and moving around cardboard bales, but what I can say is I've gotten way better at it than I used to be, and I can do it, you know, with confidence now, which is good. I would like to make an accent collaboration series of videos on YouTube. Excuse me. Basically, like for example, I say cherry, the fruit. Well, my friend in Michigan that I went to go see, that, you know, it didn't go as well as I hoped, but we still talk all the time. She says it cheery. And she tells me that I pronounce it cherry. Things like that, I think it'd be interesting to listen to the differences in the way we all speak, even though we're in the same country, just different regions. In fact, just different states have different ways of, people have different ways of saying things. And there's also things like we have a town in New Hampshire called Plastow. It's spelled Plaistow. A lot of people from the outside think it's pronounced Plaistow, which is wrong. And then there's Worcester, Massachusetts. It's spelled like Worcester, and a lot of people say Worcester. Well, it's Worcester. Just, and then there's different like Native American names of stuff. Like another example that comes to mind is out in Michigan. There's Shiawassee County, as well as I think it's pronounced Cohocton County. Well, I like to be a smartass and say it's County when I'm talking to my friend. And the next goal was to leave New England. I did that, as my few previous videos have shown. Fix up Jeep. I'm not fixing up the Jeep. The Jeep, I'm going to let it go either soon or in the spring. I'm leaning more towards the spring now, because if I tried to do it right now, I'd have to cut through a snowbank with a shovel, and I don't have time for that shit. I think it's got a blown head gasket, because I started up one day and it was just blowing smoke for like 10 minutes solid, and it was thick. It was white. And it wasn't that cold out to where it should have been blowing that much, so I think she's done. 238,000 miles. I really thought it was going to last to 300,000, but I just didn't save it in time. If I'd gotten it like a year ago and gotten the body all fixed on it, then I would consider putting a head gasket in. But no, I gotta draw the line somewhere, and that's where I draw the line. So anyways, this video is very long-winded. If you made it all the way through it, thank you very much. I appreciate you watching. Stay tuned for either later this month or super early next month. I'll make another video about goals for 2019, and yeah, we'll go from there. But anyways, thanks for watching once again. Feel free to leave comments if you have one. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.